Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Vienna High School, the Vienna JV girls' second game of the season against the Chester Lady Jackets. Chester's starting lineups today will be number 3, Cameron Howie, number 12, Malia Absher, number 25, Kaylin Absher, number 33, Jazzy Meredith, and number 35, Emma Diskey. For your JV Lady Eagles, number 2, Jalen Rademacher, number 3, Annabeth Webb, number 13, Emmy Vinson, number 22, Macy Whiting, and number 25, Shaylee Moore. We're getting ready to have the alternate possession to start the game. A little something different this year with everything going on. The visiting team, they get the ball at half court to start the game. The officials right now are, I don't know what the officials are doing right now, but the officials are Marlon Bird, Kenny Palmer, and Kenny Forthman. And we are set. And the ball's inbounds. Chester on, and we have a foul. It looks like Macy Whiting with her first foul is number 35, Emma Drisky, went to the hoop. And she's dribbling for the first shot. It's up. No good.
Number 3, Howie. Number 12, Absher. 25, Kaylin Absher. 33, Meredith. And
as you can hear in the background, D. Hill giving out their starting lineups as well. And the second shot is up and no good. Rebound
for the Lady Eagles, we have 2
for Annabeth Webb.
13, Vincent. 22,
bringing
Whiting,
the ball up
more.
For a 3, no good. Rebound, looks like Absher, and the pass over, taking it to the baseline. And Chester scores. Emmy Vinson bringing the ball up the court. She's looking to go straight to the hoop. Nope. Picked up her dribble. Passed to Webb. Correction. Passed to Moore. Moore to the hoop. And a 3 attempt is no good. Rebound Chester. Chester looks to be trying to push the ball up the court. Here we go. 33 for 3, no good. 33 with the rebound, Meredith. And Emmy Vinson with the layup. Looks like the Lady Eagles are pressing a little bit, maybe trapping. And easy basket for number 12, Malia Absher. Emmy Vinson with the ball, bringing it up once again. It looks like the Lady Eagles are playing against a 2-3 zone right now. And 25, Shaylee Moore with the bucket. And the Lady Eagles are trying to trap in the front court. Chester breaks the press. There we go, a steal for Vinson. She looks ahead to Whiting. Whiting's got one person in front of her. Whiting, and she gets fouled going up. And Macy Whiting for 2 shots. It's a pretty athletic move. And the first one is up and good. There's 1 shot left. And she makes the second one. Chester's trying to inbounds the ball right now against the press. Comes far side to Meredith. Meredith's trapped. Oh, near steal by Moore. Chester breaks the press, gets it into the front court. Out of bounds off Chester. Eagle ball. Here come the Lady Eagles into the front court. Looks like they're in kind of a 1-3-1 setup on offense against the zone. And tried to penetrate the zone and got fouled. Number 3, Cameron Howie. Looks like her first. It's the team second. Lady Eagles inbound the ball. They've got to get, they get the ball to the middle, then to the baseline. Missed shot by Whiting. And it looks like it's going to be an over-the-back foul on Amy Vincent. It looks like that'll be her first foul, the Eagles' second foul. And they've got Chester in the trap. Oh, near steal. Out of bounds on number 3. It looks like Webb. I apologize, number 2, Rademacher with the near steal. Chester inbounds the ball, and out of bounds Chester. So far the press, even though not that aggressive, is giving them problems. Looks like we've got a rebound by Chester. They push it ahead with a walk on number 35, Emma Diskey. I apologize.
And then Casey's going to be 32.
And now we have the first under 4-minute timeout for the girls to rest due to the mask being on. We'll call this a COVID timeout. So far, the Eagles haven't really moved the ball that well on offense. They need to penetrate those gaps a little bit more and maybe look to the high post a little bit more. Once they do that, I think they'll have an easy time breaking the zone that Chester's putting on them.
He's got it. He's using it. You have another. Where's the other Chester? Oh.
But the Eagles so far, the free throw line, they're shooting well, rebounding well to start the game. That's always a plus. We're almost out of the timeout. It'll be Vienna ball.
I know who the referees are. Well, I'm just right. I'm going to give you this back. Okay. You said you wanted this back.
And here we go. Vincent in the front court.
For the first 2 games that
Looks like they've got a little movement maybe going on there. Ball to the top. Swinging it back. Entry pass out. Taken away. Off of Chester. Vincent tried to get it into, it looks like Rademacher on the post, and was not successful. Inbounds. Miss. Whiting with the rebound. Whiting with another rebound, and the basket. Chester bringing up the ball against the press again. And 33 Meredith has dribbled through the press. 3 for 3, no good. Saved by Chester, and now a foul on the basket, Macy Whiting. That's Macy's second foul, team third foul.
Seymour, Luther, Diskey, Meredith, Kattenbrocker, Medford,
Number 12, Malia Absher misses the first shot. 1 left.
Schennebarger, and Howard. Yep. And this is Malia.
And she misses. Rebound to Rademacher. Down the court to Vincent. It looks like off Vincent's hands. Out of bounds, Chester. There we go. Looks like they're denying. Well, they get the ball up to the middle half court, and Chester's broken the press. It looks like they're going to set something up. 33 for 3, missed. There's the rebound by Diskey. And taken away by Rademacher. Now we have a jump ball. It'll be Eagle basketball. Here comes Emmy Vincent with the ball. Rademacher drives to the hoop, and she gets fouled. It looks like that'll probably be on the floor. There's number 33, Jazzy Meredith. That's her second foul. Team's third. And number 2, Jalen Rademacher missed the shot, but it went off Chester, so white basketball. We have a whistle here. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like one of the number 12, Meredith, may have gotten hurt on the play. So we have a sub into the game. Number 31, Aubrey Medford.
Funny how those things work. Thanks, bud.
It looks like she may have got hit in the nose, but there's a bucket for the Lady Eagles. Looks like a nice inside presence there. Steal for the Eagles. Nice move inside, and she missed the basket off of Vienna, and it will be Chester ball. Whistles are not at a premium here. It did look like she might have gotten a little shot to the arm there on the way up, but that's not how they saw it. So we have a timeout right now. It's 10-4 Lady Eagles. And so far, the Lady Eagles trying to push the ball inside, but they've been a little stagnant around the outside with the outside shot, but they have been able to get the ball inside and score some easy baskets. Well, the Lady Eagles come out of the timeout. It looks like they may have a little half-court trap here. Well, they're going man-to-man. They're matching up. So Chester's got the ball at half-court. Looks like we're supposed to be trapping, but we're just not trapping the way the coach wanted them to. Pass inside, goes inside out, back inside. A steal by Vincent, maybe. Jump ball. Vincent was really active down there and got her hands on it. Just couldn't come away with it. White basketball. And here comes number 12, Malia Absher, back in the game. It looks like they've got her issue corrected. It's white ball. Well, actually, they said white ball, but they're giving it to Chester. Shots up. Rebound Chester. And she gets fouled on her way up to the hoop. It looks like that's number 13, Emmy Vincent. That's her second foul, team fourth. Number 25, Kaylin Absher at the line, hits her first one. Got one left. Absher steps to the line. And looks good. So it's a 4-point Eagle lead with the ball in the front court. Emmy Vincent looks to set up the offense. Looks like they're still trying to run a 1-3-1 offense and penetrate some gaps here. And that ball went off of Whiting's fingers. Chester basketball. Oh, a little trap at the top. Chester got the ball to the middle, swung it back out. There goes number 33 with the shot, no good. Rebound Whiting. And here comes Vincent back down the court. And a 3 for Webb. Annabeth Webb for a 3. Good looking shot, open in the corner. Knocked it down. Here comes Webb out to trap the ball. They're trying to trap the ball. And number 3, Howie. Well, that's the time. That's the quarter. At the end of 1, the Eagles are up 13-6. Looks like the Eagles have done a pretty good job of rebounding. And if they continue to get the ball inside, I think they'll have a size advantage. And they should be able to pull this one out. We'll be back in just a second. All right, here we go to start the second quarter. Looks like number 0, Maddie Curley, is into the game. Number 32, Casey Blankenship, is in the game. And Curley misses her first shot of the game. Chester rebound with number 25, Caitlin Absher, and she traveled. Eagle ball under the bucket. Curley gets the pass, goes up, missed the shot, and we've got another jump ball. It'll be Chester basketball. Chester brings the ball up in the front court. And they're working it around the perimeter against tough man-to-man defense. 3, Howie just got the ball stolen on the pass. And number 5, Ellie Maxwell, to the hoop. Missed the shot. But it looks like we had a foul on the rebound. Yeah, it is. Eagle ball with fouls on number 25, Caitlin Absher. That's her first. Well, ball's tipped into the backcourt. Curley has it. Passes it up ahead to Webb. The Eagles have the numbers if they so choose to proceed. And pass it around. Curley on the wing. She missed her inside. 32, Blankenship had the ball on the block. Out. Good ball movement by the Eagles. And Ellie Maxwell with the shot. Missed. Rebound. Chester. Chester controls the ball, bringing it into the front court. And jump shot by number 3, Cameron Howie, was missed. Maxwell comes out, and she looks going coast to coast for the layup. And we have a timeout, a 30-second timeout by Chester. It looks like the Lady Eagles have come out with a little more pizzazz in their step, a little more hop to their step, and their pressure on defense is starting to pay off as they're starting to get some easy steals. Here we come out of the timeout. It's 15-6 Lady Eagles. Both teams have 4 team fouls, so we're still a few fouls away from the bonus. I think Chester needs to settle down just a little bit with the ball. I feel like almost they're panicking. And here they come into the front court. Looks like the Eagles are still in a man-to-man, possibly. Yep, they are in a man-to-man. And number 3, Howie, goes to the hole and gets fouled. She's going to shoot 2. Don't know who the foul's on yet. I could not tell. It was on number 13. That would be Emmy Vincent, and that would be her 3rd. Howie hits the first free throw. She's got another one. Into the game, I can't really tell because I can't see her number from here. I apologize. Is number 10, Chloe Capron. Here come the Eagles. Emma Rush. No, that's not Emma Rush. I apologize. Number 0, Maddie Curley, bringing the ball up the court. She will take over the point guard duties, as it appears, as the Eagles work the ball. Curley with the 3, missed. Rebound Blankenship, up and missed. Rebound Chester. Chester is 1-on-2 here, and 33. Jazzy Meredith missed the shot. Rebound Curley, and she's pushing the ball up the court. And Curley looking at the 3. She shoots, missed the 3. Rebound to Chester. And up the court they come. Vienna's trying to put a little pressure on every time they get a rebound. Number 35, Emma Diskey walked, turning the ball over, and Lady Eagles ball. I apologize, my stat girl is not here with me, so I don't know how many turnovers that is, but that's quite a few right now at this point in time. Eagles work the ball around, throwing it around the outside of the perimeter. Shot, Maxwell missed. Rebound Chester. And the Lady Eagles are trying to put pressure on the ball as they come out. They're doing a really good job of putting pressure on pretty much the full length of the court. Chester set up their play. And Webb got her hand on the ball. And number 3 for 3, no good. Rebound, Chester, no good again. Another rebound for Chester. And it looks like we're going to have a foul. My guess is Casey Blankenship. Yes, that is indeed who the foul is on. That's her first, team 6th. Jalen Rodemaker back into the game. It looks like, if my numbers are right, that would be Cassidy Taylor just entering the game as well for the Lady Eagles. And Chester missed the shot. They got the rebound, though. Chester really hits the boards. They do crash well. We've got to do a better job of boxing out. And Chester sets up against the man-to-man. And another walk for Emma Diskey. It looks like we have a masked timeout. This is like a television timeout, and just in case you're just joining us. This is new this year, like a lot of things we're doing, new. It looks like at this point that the Lady Eagles, if they would box out a little bit better, they would get limit Chester a little bit more. Chester's getting a few. They haven't converted yet, but they're getting a few second chances on the offensive glass. Chester does a really good job. Their JV girls are hitting the boards really hard on the offensive end. Here we go. Looks like Maddie Curley's going to bring the ball up. Curley looking. She shoots the 3. And no good. Rebound. Looks like Rademacher. Shot by Webb. Missed. Chester rebound. I apologize. That was shot by Capron. Chester in the front court for 3. No good. Rebound and a foul. Looks like that rebound was Jazzy Meredith. And she's going to be going to the line for 2 shots. That foul was on 10. Chloe Capron. It's her first, team 7th. So Chester will be in the bonus the last minute 56 of the quarter. And no good on the first one. We've got one more attempt coming in. Kinsey Branscombe comes into the game for the first time. Here we go, 1 shot. It's up, no good. And it looks like that's going to be white ball out. It looked like Meredith tipped it going for the rebound. So Curley's going to bring the ball up. Chester stayed in the 2-3 zone the whole game so far. Swinging Curley for 3 again, and no good. It hit the guide wire, out of bounds. It'll be Chester basketball. Number 3, Howie bringing the ball up. Looks like Vienna still in a man. Meredith on the wing with the ball. And a 3-second call. It looks like Malia Absher was in the lane just a little too long, according to official Kenny Forthman. Goes Jalen Rademacher bringing the ball up. This ball swung to Curley. Curley dribbles up top. Maxwell tries to go to the hoop, but took one too many steps before she dribbled. It'll be Chester basketball. 1:14 to go, 15-8 Lady Eagles. Howie dribbles into the front court. Looks like she's getting a double screen up top. Nobody rolled open. Get the ball to the high post though. 25, Kaylin Absher gets the ball back out. Shot Howie, no good. Looks like rebound Chester, but it looks like we're going to have a scrum on the floor and a jump ball. Looks like it's Lady Eagles basketball. Looks like Rademacher's going to take the ball out and Curley's back to her. So here we come into the front court. Ball swung around to Curley on the wing. Curley for 3, no good. Rebound. Rademacher with the rebound. And Branscombe back to Curley. Curley on the wing into the high post. It was a nice pass to the high post. Maxwell for 3, no good. Chester got the rebound. It looks like Malia Absher, and she was fouled on the rebound. Looks like she will be shooting a 1-and-1. That foul appears to be on Cassidy Taylor, her first, team 8th. So 1 in the bonus with 22 seconds to go in the half. First one's up, no good. Looks like it went off of Vienna off the rebound. Chester basketball under their basket. And here we have a sub coming in. It's number 31, Aubrey Medford. Vienna covering up the middle. Chester gets the ball in. Not a very good shot on the wing, but they got the rebound and stick back wouldn't go. It looks like a foul has been called. I can't tell on who from here, but it's Lady Eagle basketball. It was on number 35. Emma Diskey, that was her first. Team's 5th. So we've got 10 seconds to go. And here we go, swinging the ball. Lady Eagle still, Rademacher for 3. Oh! It was online, but just a little short. So at the end of the first half, it's Lady Eagles 15, Chester Lady Jackets 8. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have 50 seconds until the start of the third quarter. The Lady Eagles just now coming back onto the court. They must have had some corrections to make, and I'm sure Coach Odom instructed them what they needed to do a little bit better, as all good coaches do at halftime. Looks like it's going to be Chester ball to start the half. And, yep, the starters are back out for the Lady. Well, no, Amy Vincent is not in because I think foul trouble. So Ellie Maxwell will start the second half. Looks like Rademacher is in, Whiting is back in, Webb is back in, and Shaylee Moore is back in to start the half. And here we go, fans. Let's see, it looks like the Eagles are in a zone right now. 1-3-1, and 25 missed, got a rebound and put back. And it looks like the basket will count. And let's see who the foul is on. I'm not sure. Number 3, Annabeth Webb. That's her first, team's first. The basket is good. And number 25, Kaylin Absher at the line, and it's no good. Rebound off of Chester. Chester sure did get the inside position on that, but she just couldn't keep a hold of the ball. So here we go, the Lady Eagles bringing the ball into the front court. Chester still in a 2-3. Moore to Whiting, Moore on her knees, and looks like they're going to call a jump ball here. Maybe should have done that a little earlier, but it's all good. It's Eagle ball under the basket. Rademacher is inbounding the ball. Here we go into Whiting. Whiting turns, shoots, and scores. She has a significant height advantage down in the post. Looks like the Lady Eagles are trapping maybe a 2-2-1 as Chester brings the ball. They get the ball to the wing, and they have got the press broken, but the steal by Moore. Here she is up. Oh, she double dribbled. She saw Ellie Maxwell sprinting ahead and wanted to get it to her, but sometimes we have those oops moments when we want to do something and we can't. So here goes the Lady Eagles with the trap. Chester breaks the trap, and the Lady Eagles, Webb, gets her hand on the ball and causes the turnover. Rademacher brings the ball up. Ellie Maxwell swinging the ball up to Moore. Over to Ellie. Ellie Maxwell for 3, no good. And looks like there's going to be a push there on number 12, Malia Absher. So it's going to be Eagle basketball under the basket, it appears. That's her first foul and Chester's first team foul. Ball in, Webb at the free throw line, no good. Rebound Chester. Lady Eagles swarm on her. And it looks like there's going to be a foul on Rademacher. A little too aggressive there. One thing the Lady Eagles are doing, they are swarming that basketball, being aggressive, trying to get the steals. They've done that all day. Comes the inbound to Chester. Chester gets the inbound, and it's tipped, and it's stolen by Rademacher. She's in a trap. It looks like there's going to be, I've got one foul, one jump ball. It looks like there's going to be a foul on Chester. Number 25, Kaylin Absher, that's her second, team second. Ball gets thrown into Whiting. Whiting can't handle it, and out of bounds, Chester basketball. They're making a concerted effort to throw the ball to the block to Whiting this quarter to start the half. If they continue to do that, good things will happen. Steal Webb, almost. Looks like the ball went off Black over there. I know it was Webb and number 25, Absher. They were fighting over the ball. It looks like Kenny Palmer has changed his mind and given the ball to Black. So Chester will take the ball out. It's got a 4 count. And Moore got her hand on the ball. Here come the Lady Eagles to trap the ball, but Howie's dribbling through the press. She gets it in the corner. And missed shot by Diskey. Yeah, it looks like it went out of bounds off Chester, so it'll be Lady Eagle basketball.
Say what?
3:12 to go in the quarter, 17-10 Lady Eagles.
Yeah.
Here we go, bringing the ball up into the front court.
That is, unless you have the rights.
The Lady Eagles are swinging the ball.
You can't do it.
Moore with the shot, no good. Rebound, Whiting, no good, out of bounds. Off of Chester. Here we go. We've got lots of excitement. Chester trying to bring the ball up the floor, but the Lady Eagles once again are swarming. Well, we've got a foul called by Kenny Palmer on Shaylee Moore. Looks like her first, team's third. Chester will bring the ball out at half court. And it looks like we've got a mask timeout. So it's kind of hard getting used to these television timeouts. But next game or two, we'll all be used to it, and it'll not be a big deal. Right now it's 20-10, the Lady Eagles. If they keep going inside, there's nobody that can hold Whiting on the block. Chester's not very big down there. Their guards do crash the offensive glass, so we got to keep boxing them out, but just got to keep punishing the post. If we punish the post, we will pull this game out.
For their purposes, the stats and everything else.
And looks like we got 10 seconds left in the timeout. The ladies are getting ready to hit the floor again. Could be literally. Here we go with inbound. We got pressure by Vienna up front. Chester swings the ball. They've got it on the baseline in the high post. And it looks like that's a nice little move by Kaylin Absher for two. 20-12 is your score. Moore top of the key to Maxwell. Maxwell cross court. Rademacher with the shot, no good. Looks like Chester got the rebound and walked with it. It'll be Lady Eagle basketball underneath the basket. Swing it, Maxwell for three, no good. Rebound, Chester. Blankenship is in the game for the Lady Eagles with Whiting. We've got a big size advantage down there now. Chester throws the ball away. Nice steal by Rademacher and missed the layup. Looks like got a fight for the rebound. Going to be a jump ball. Looks like it'll be Chester basketball. Sometimes that's the hardest shot to make, is when you're all by yourself. Here comes Chester in the front court. Man-to-man pressure. Howie tries to go through, but she picks up her dribble and then hands it off. Meredith threw it back up. And here we go again, number 25. Number 25, Kaylin Asher with the rebound. Looks like they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll be Vienna basketball. This number 25, Kaylin Ashburn, it looks like she's a junior. List her at 6 foot. She's pretty athletic in around the hoop. She's got a nice touch. And she's going to come out of the ball game for a sub. Here comes the Lady Eagles into the front court. They work the ball around. Moore at the top of the key. Dribble drive. Tries to get the ball into Whiting. Whiting misses the shot. Rebound Chester. There's a scrum on the floor. Lady Eagles come away with it. Moore for three from the top of the key. And it's good. It bounced in. Lady Eagles call off the pressure, and they're back into half court. Looks like man-to-man. See how Chester handles the switch of the defense here. Yeah. Howie drove around, passed out, no good for the shot. Rebound Blankenship. Rademacher with the ball, looking to kind of a moderate push. Nothing's there, but she finds it on the wing. And we've got a three-pointer short by Capron, no good. Second shot, no good. Rebound Chester. Chester pushing the ball. No numbers, but they're still pushing. And Rademacher comes away with it. Here she comes all alone. And, oh, missed another one, bless her heart. Rebound, Lady Eagles, no good. Rademacher with the rebound again. And now it looks like we've got a scrum on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Rademacher's doing a pretty good job down on the defensive end of getting the balls poked loose. Bless her heart, though. I feel for her after that second one because she was slowing down. And here we go. And that's the end of the quarter. At the end of 3 quarters, Lady Eagles 23, Chester JV 12. And here we go to start the 4th quarter. It's going to be Lady Eagles basketball. It looks like Emmy Vincent is back into the game, along with Chloe Capron, Blankenship, Whiting. Whiting with the ball in the middle, gets fouled, and she's going to have 2. Looks like number 25, Shaylee Moore, is also starting the 4th. Whiting shoots and missed the first one. Got one left. One left. Here she is, and no good. Rebound Chester. Vienna's got Chester in the double team. Howie tries to dribble out, but Vienna's still double teaming. Gets the ball across the stripe. And Chester's moving the ball. Ooh, fake. Dribble, and no good by Howie, but that was a nice little move. Rebound Blankenship, and she gets the ball out. Whiting's up ahead. The ball goes to Whiting. Whiting, oh, got blocked. Whiting did a good job of gathering herself, though. That was just good hustle by the Chester player to get back there and not let her hit the layup. Whiting did an excellent job. The Eagles inbound the ball. Moore misses the shot. Blankenship the rebound. Rebound Chester this time. Looks like Vienna's getting back, and they're going to match up. Howie dribbles into the lane. Gets fouled. I'm not sure who they're going to call the foul on. Looks like number 25, Shaylee Moore. That's her 2nd, team 4th. On the line is Cameron Howie for 2 shots. Ball's up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. It was a nice free throw. And here she is, thinking about it, shooting, no good. Rebound, Lady Eagles. Oh, throwing down. Moore going to the hoop, passing to Whiting. Whiting up, and nice play. Whiting gathered herself, hit the shot off the nice pass from Moore. Lady Eagles in the front court, steal by Emmy Vincent, but they're going to call a jump ball. Looks like it's going to be Chester basketball. Ladies have done a nice job of hustling and hitting the floor after loose balls today. Chester on the inbounds, 4. Boy, that was close to a 5-second call. That's going to be a foul. The inbound, off the inbounds, 31, Aubrey Medford got fouled by Blankenship. So it'll be Chester ball out of bounds underneath the hoop. Chester bringing the ball in. Chester's having a hard time getting the ball in against Vienna's defense. Here we go. It was out on Vienna. It hit the bottom of the backboard, so we're going to redo it again. Here we go. And the ball's in. Amy Vincent, no, I apologize. Shaylee Moore putting pressure on him. And Chester with the travel will be Eagle basketball. Shaylee Moore has done a nice job putting defensive pressure. And as I say that, she throws the ball away from the ref, and oops. Here comes Emmy Vinson in the front court. She's looking for the wing, into Whiting. Whiting with about a 12-foot jumper, no good. And going for the rebound off the Lady Eagles. It'll be Chester basketball. And here we go, Chester with the inbounds. Lady Eagles still putting some pressure on. They've had a couple of traps. Here they are trying to trap, but Howie broke it. Goes in, no good. Rebound Whiting. Emmy Vinson bringing the ball down. Vinson into the front court. On the wing. Cross court. 25, miss. Whiting with the rebound. Whiting up, no good. Rebound Blankenship, no good, but she was fouled. It was number 3, Cameron Howie. It's her second, the team fourth. Blankenship. It looks like 5'9", junior forward, going to the line for 2. First one is up and no good. So second shot. Looks like we have a sub into the game. Number 1, Grace Taylor entering. Looks like Chloe Capron went out. No good on the second attempt. Rebound Chester. Vienna's all around her. It's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be Vienna basketball. So Vienna basketball under the basket. Inbounds, Moore looks into Whiting. Whiting turns, shoots, and scores. It's a 14-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Here we go, trying to trap. Chester out of the trap. Gets it down. They've got her trap. It looks like a timeout, Chester. Looks like I can't tell. A full timeout, Chester. It'll be, I think, Chester ball under the basket. The possession arrow favors the Yellow Jackets as well. So give a shout out to Jamie Curley for listening and some of the feedback today. And here we go, Chester with the ball under the bucket. 3, no good. Looks like a rebound, Chester. Nope. 12 with the rebound, trap, and looks like she was fouled. Looks like number 3, Howie. Looks like she fouled Cassidy Taylor on the baseline down there. Lady Eagles are inbounding the ball. Emmy Vinson bringing the ball up in the front court. Yeah, 3-point attempt, no good. Whiting with the rebound, no good. And We got a rebound inside. It looks like Cassidy Taylor with the rebound. It looks like she got fouled, and she's going to shoot two. That foul was on number 35, Emma Diskey. That's her second. Free throw is up and no good. Looks like we have 3 subs coming in. It looks like we have Maddie Curley coming in. It also looks like 31, Kinsey Branscombe is in. Let's see, who else do we have in here? I have a player number 14 who is not on my list, so I'm going to apologize for that. Here we go, Chester working the ball around. Corner. This is steal by Branscombe. Up ahead to Taylor. Taylor is open. And a layup, and she got fouled. That foul is going to be on number 12, Malia Absher, and the basket is good. Nice play. Way to keep her composure. And looks like that was number 12, Absher's second foul, and that's the team's 7th. Free throw up, no good. We have a lane violation. Correction, number 14 is Riley Barbie. We have her listed as another number here on our program, so I do apologize. She is in the game. Let's see, Chester's working the ball around. Looks like a 3, no good. Looks like Chester gets the rebound up and no good. It looks like 12 has the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by number 31, Aubrey Medford. Number 12, Cassidy Taylor down there fighting on the rebounds. Good box outs. We have a timeout on the floor here. Well, never mind. It's a 1-and-1. The officials called timeout, and then they said, no, it's a 1-and-1. Well, now we got a timeout. So, I do not know what's going on here. I don't think they know what's going on here. Unless this is the mask timeout with 1:40 to go. It looks like this very well could be the mask timeout, but they weren't really saying too much, so I didn't know. I apologize. Looks like Vienna's up by 16 right now with about 1:40. And as long as they will box out and grab rebounds, they should win this game. And there's the buzzer, so teams are coming back out. It'll be 1-and-1. I think number 12 will be on the line, that it would be Cassidy Taylor for the 1-and-1. And here she is. Taylor gets the ball. Up and no good. Fight for the rebound. She gets her own rebound and turns the ball over. Chester ball. Chester into the front court with 1:33 to go. There we go. Chester swinging the ball around. Cross court. Corner 3 into the post. And number 12, Malia Absher missed with the Eagles rebound. Maddie Curley bringing the ball up. She's going to look at that 3, but she passed it up to the wing. Eagles swinging the ball outside, looking inside to Taylor, and 2 points. Cassidy Taylor. Nice ball movement by the Lady Eagles. Here we are, 31-13, under 1 minute to go. Chester moving the ball around the outside of the 3-point arc right now. And it's turnover, steal by number 1, Grace Taylor. Curley into the front court, looking to go all the way, and she hits a layup. Maddie Curley for 2. And Chester bringing the ball in the front court. Chester swinging the ball. 33 Meredith looks to the corner to 12 Absher. And a block by Cassidy Taylor, however they call a jump ball. So it's Chester's ball. Taylor really timed that shot in the corner by Malia Absher and got the block, but Kenny Palmer decided it would be a jump ball, so Chester basketball. There we go, Chester with the inbounds, and Curley with the steal. Gets it up court. Barbie with it, throws it across court. Branscombe missed the shot, gets a rebound, and going up, and missed the layup again. Rebound Chester, Chester pushing the ball up the court. We got less than 2 seconds to go, and no basket. That'll do it. Final here today in Vienna for the first game. 33 for the Lady Eagles and 13 for Chester. We will see you guys in a little bit.
And good afternoon, everybody, from Vienna High School. I'm Ron Ellis, and yeah, check with David real quick.
I'm gonna mute this real quick.
And good afternoon, everybody. I always have trouble with that. And we've got Lady Vienna Eagle basketball here this afternoon. I'm Ron Ellis, and Chris Holhubner is next to me. He's going to be helping with the stats here tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. And the Vienna basketball, our sponsors for today's game are Trevelyan Farms with Susie, Danny Joel, and Judd Trevelyan. Vince Holford with the Vince's DJ Show, Southern Trust Bank. Rodney Golson with LPL Financial. Rusty's Home Center in Vienna, Anna, and coming soon to the Goreville area. Legence Bank, Chris and Kim Bent, owners of C&K Equipment and Bush Hog Mowers and Cub Cadet Mowers. Guy Kuhn with Southern FS, and Tracy Williams and Goddard's Auto Supply. Edward Jones agent Russ Kruder, Banterra Bank, and new in the fold, the Trevelyan Brothers Construction with Ned Trevelyan and Larry Trevelyan. They are our sponsors for the program, and I keep talking about it, but really very soon the equipment has finally gotten in, and we're going to be able to have all the commercials finished up, and they'll be a part of our production. Hopefully one day this next week we'll have everything up and running. And I've been ragging on the IHSA, so I won't do that today, but for a little while anyway. But we're getting ready to rock and roll with that. We hope you enjoy the production. We have a great team of people here, and the starting lineups for the Chester Yellow Jackets here this afternoon are at a guard, a 5'10" senior, number 4, Katie Schinnebarger. Also at a guard, a 5'3" senior, number 11, Kendall Williams. At a third guard, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Reese Chandler. At a forward, a 5'9" senior, number 32, Josie Kattenbrocker. and the other forward, a 6-foot junior, number 44, Alyssa Seymour. Their head coach is Chris Toledo, and their assistant coach is Clint Cowan. On the Eagles side, Rick Metcalf's starting lineup goes like this. At a guard, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Emma Rush. Also at a guard, a 5'6" senior, number 15, Emmy Treat. At a third guard, a 5'6" junior, number 21, Haley Oliver. At a forward, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Natalie Webb. The other forward, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Addison Bent. And the head coach is Rick Metcalf. Assistant coach is Kelsey Odom. And in the JV game here today, Kelsey Odom's team, they won 33-13 over Chester. And so Chester, they just got to start playing, really. They've been practicing a little bit. They had a few days to practice. But, Chris, when you start playing on practicing on Thursday in earnest and you have your first game on Saturday, you don't have much turnaround time.
None at all. It may take a couple of trips up and down the court or a couple of quarters to get your basketball wind, as you've really been practicing and conditioning, but there's nothing like going up and down the court, that momentum or just being out there. That takes a lot out of you in the first couple of trips up and down.
I was talking to Coach Toledo for a few minutes in that fourth quarter, and he was telling me that having to wear the mask, that they didn't have their lungs yet. And I can totally understand that because that makes it really difficult if you're not used to. It's one thing to run up and down the floor and then put a mask on top of it. That makes it really difficult.
Much agreed with that. That's got to be a tough thing for these athletes right now. I mean, first of all, they've not had a lot of practice time, so they're really not in shape yet. And put the mask on top of that, that's something else.
I know that coming into today's game, Emma Rush, she has 991 points in her career. Chances are pretty good she's going to go over 1,000 points here this afternoon. And they're going to stop the game for just a moment and honor her. And that is an honor. I don't know how many kids have done it here at Vienna, but it's a rare accomplishment to get 1,000 points in your career.
Lady Eagles. If you would, before
the lineups, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Now let's meet the lineup for the Yellow Jackets. First up at guard, 5'10" senior, number 4, Katie Schinnebarger. Another guard, 5'3" senior, number 11, Kendall Williams. 5'10" senior, number 24, Reese Chandler.
The umpires are doing an elbow bump.
Other guards of 5'9" senior, number 32, Josie Cottonbrocker.
Last night, I believe they just did air fist from a distance.
Junior, number 44, Alyssa Seymour. Head coach
For Chester is Chris Toledo. He's assisted by Clint Cowan,
Rick Poley, Caitlin Dillow, and Amber Schwartz.
All right, Lady Eagles fans, get on your feet and put your hands together. We'll make a little noise. Let's meet your Lady Eagles.
At 1-4, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Natty Webb. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 21, Haley Oliver. Let's bring out the captains. Let's meet your seniors. The guard,
5'9", number 4, Emma Rush. Another guard, 5'6", senior, number 15, Emmy Treat. And last but not least, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Addison Bent. Your Lady Eagles are coached by Rick Metcalf. He's assisted by Kelsey Odom.
Our officials are Marlon Bird, Ken Palmer, and
officials
Kenny
for
Forthman.
tonight's varsity contest, Mr. Kenny Forthman, Marlon Bird. And I would say the man throwing it up the middle, but we don't do that. Mr. Father Time, Kenny Palmer.
Father Time. He is, too. He's been refereeing for, I think, either 50 or 51 years.
I believe he's 82.
And I can remember when he told me, he says, Ron, I want to referee for 40 years, and he's missed that a little bit. I guess instead of doing the center jump now, they just automatically give the ball to the visiting team to start the game. Is that the way it works?
That's the way it works.
And that's the way it is here today. Chester with the basketball. Vienna opens in a 1-3-1. With the ball is Williams. Out on top between the circles is Katenbrocker. Boy, they got some definite German names on that team.
Yes, they do.
Katenbrocker with it between the circles. She's being guarded out on top between the circles by, that's Natalie Webb on the right side. Stolen away. Coming out there with the basketball for the Vienna Eagles. Down in the low block, they got it over to Webb, up and in, and that was Haley Oliver stealing the ball. 2-0 quickly for the Eagles. On the left side, Katenbrocker. Skip pass, right side, just over the outstretched arms of Oliver. Shot up, no good. Rebound put up by Katenbrocker, no good, and we have Chester stepped out of bounds trying to save it. We've played 57 seconds. And I'll tell you what, the girls' numbers are a little small, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Bent has it in the right corner to Rush. Oh, nice pass into Bent in the inside. She missed the shot, but it stayed with it. Got it back, put it up and in, and Bent has her first basket of the night, 4-0. Williams into the front court for Chester. Right side over to Katenbrocker. They get it to the free throw line to Seymour. Back over to Williams. Little runner from the right side, way strong. Rebound pulled out there by Alyssa Seymour, and she is going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2, and the recipient of that foul is number 15, Emmy Treat.
I thought they were going to call that on Addison Bent for a second, and I was like, didn't know about that because she had all ball.
First free throw is good. And with 6:28 to go here in the first quarter, Chester's on the board. The 6-foot juniors' second free throw is on the way. The left-handed push shot is good. We'll talk about this here tonight. I got Chris was here. There's a free throw shooter from last night's game that I want to talk about when we get a chance. Emma Rush with it, out on top, over to Treat. Treat goes left side to Oliver. Oliver works it around the top of the horn. Over to Rush. It's a 1-2-2 zone by Chester. Rush gets it back out on top. Over to Treat. Treat drives inside. Her shot was blocked. She went crashing to the ground, no call. And into the front court with the ball is Kadenbrocker. Kadenbrocker on the right wing. Kicks it out on top over to Williams. Williams stop and go dribble. Now back into the corner to Kadenbrocker to Williams. And she's going to set it up between the circles. Left side this time to Chandler. Reese Chandler has it out on top over to Williams. Back on the left wing to Schinnebarger. Long three put up is off the back of the rim, no good. And Emma Rush is going to pick up, or no, that's number 21. Haley Oliver is going to pick up the foul. A tripping foul. It was accidental. She was just trying to get set up for the box out, and Kadenbrocker came flying through there. Long three put up, no good. It goes out of bounds off of Chester, and with 5:21 to go here in the first quarter, 4-2. Vienna with the lead and the basketball. With the dribble into the front court is Oliver. Four offensive rebounds for Chester. Wow. Down the other way, and Bent's going to pick up this foul. Chester is crashing the boards.
Ron, they did that in the JV game too. They went hard after the glass.
And they're back to the free throw line. This time, Josie Kadenbrocker, her first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. They're not shooting very well from the field, but you give them 15-foot freebies, and they're 3 out of 3. The second free throw is up, and this one is nothing but the bottom of the net again, and we're tied. Our first tie of the game. Into the front court with the dribble comes Oliver, or that's Rush. Left side. Rush has it into Bent. Bent, turnaround 5-footers, no good, and from behind, this foul will go against number 25, Shaylee Moore. That's Vienna's third foul. Now they're going to press. So 1-2-2 full court press. They get it into Kadenbrocker into the front court. They break it easily, throwing it right over the top and dribbling it over. Kadenbrocker picks up the dribble. She's in trouble, and the ball's knocked loose. Emma Rush comes out there with it, and then we're going to get a foul. Kendall Williams, she picks up the foul, and had that not happened, Emma Rush would have had a breakaway for a basket. 4:37 to go in the first quarter. We're tied 4-4. Emma Rush inbounds it over to Emmy Treat. Treat just dribbling with the ball. 5-second count is on, and it got called. Another turnover on the Eagles. 4:28 to go here in the first quarter, and it's 4-4, and Chester has the chance to take the lead. Williams brings the ball into the front court, around a pick, to the right elbow, walks, no call, out on top to Kadenbrocker. Kadenbrocker, ball stripped away from her, dive on the ground, and we're going to have a tie-up, possession arrow to Vienna. Coach Metcalf is voicing his displeasure.
Yes, he is.
And with this sparse gymnasium for rules, you could hear him very, very well. But mask time. So 4-4 is our score. 4:02 to go here in the first quarter. And last night, Chester boys had a kid that was shooting free throws. I'll have to look his number up, but it was a two-handed push shot from the free throw line. I haven't seen something like that in a long, long time, and he did fairly well.
I don't recall ever seeing anything like that.
You know, I remember back in Wilt Chamberlain's time, you take it, and on Hoosiers, you see the one kid that was the manager, Ollie, he would spin it, go down between his knees and do that. I've actually shot like that before in horse, but that was unusual to see a two-handed push shot. And he never did release with one hand or the other. It went up there and it got right on the rim.
Now, I've always tried to get my kids to shoot like Rick Barry used to with the granny shot, and neither one of them obliged.
I'll tell you what, Rick Barry, probably one of the most prolific scorers and shooters in the NBA history. And the silhouette of the NBA player is Rick Barry. All right, back to action. Ball stripped away and knocked out of bounds. Emmy Vincent, a 5'7" freshman, is in there for the Eagles, along with Natalie Webb and Addison Dent. They inbound it over to Shaylee Moore, a 5'9" freshman, and stolen away again. That is Vienna's third turnover here in the early going. Chester has 2. Long 3, air ball. Fight for it, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Chester, I believe. No, it's off of White. That's off of Vienna. Chester in their red, orange, and black. They have red, orange trim and black uniforms, and the ball stolen away. Emma Rush has it. Rush, 5-footer, off the backboard, no good. And Rush is going to pick up the foul. She ran through there like a bull in a china factory.
Yes, she did. It was kind of a frustration foul. Missed the shot that she knows she should have hit, and then she just went bulling in.
With the basketball is Seymour, or they throw it away in the backcourt. Williams goes back and gets it, and then she's going to be knocked down. This will be a goal against Emmy Vincent, and all of a sudden, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Vienna already has 6 team fouls. This could be a tough. We could see some depth in the bench on this game. Ball stripped away by Vienna into the front court's Vincent. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Rush off the glass and scores. Rush has 2, and it's 6-4, and that gives the Eagles the lead back. Full court pressure by the Eagles. They crossed the 10-second line, and now they got into a trap. They get out of it. Pass over to Chandler. From the left elbow, shot up by Williams is no good. Rebound pulled out there by Kadenbacher. Up and in, and Kadenbacher has a basket. It's 6-6.
As aggressive as Vienna is on the defensive end, that's the 5th offensive rebound against the Eagles.
And then they've had, and they're stolen away. Seymour comes out there with it. In the front court over to Schinnebarger. Schinnebarger, right side, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Seymour. And Chris, Vienna, quite frankly, Chester is a good step, maybe step and a half quicker everywhere.
It looks like right now that Chester wants it more. I don't know if after the other night that Vienna's feeling like they should just roll people, or if Chester's just that much better. But Vienna right now, I think they need to pound the ball inside a little bit more. Chester's gone to a 1-3-1 zone this trip down the floor. Rush picks up the dribble, right side over to Vincent. Vincent into Dent. Dent, a runner in the paint, got it. Nice move by Bent.
Bent,
yeah,
went to her right that way. One thing that I've seen her do, she can turn and go both ways.
Yeah, she's a really nice inside player.
Shot put up by Schinnebarger, and we have a foul on the rebound. It's against Chester because everybody's running the other way. 44. Alyssa Seymour picks up the foul. That'll be her first, team third. And bringing the ball into the front court is Emmy Treat. Treat gets it over to Rush. Rush to Bent. Her 15-footer way strong off the glass. Rebound pulled out there by Vincent. Back out on top to Rush. Rush thought about a 3, doesn't take it. And now it's a 3-2 zone. Into Bent. Bent double team, tie up, possession arrow to Chester. And that's the 4th turnover on the Vienna Eagles in the first quarter. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. 8-6. Eagles have never trailed, but we have been tied twice. Katenbrocker with the ball. They get it over to quick ball movement. Chandler into the front court to Kadenbrocker. Top of the key, three-point attempt put up, too strong. Rebound pulled out of there by Vincent. Vincent in the front court to Rush, and ball's knocked out of bounds. This will stay with the Eagles.
Probably not the kind of pass Coach Metcalf would want out of the freshman, but at least she's looking up the court.
One of the things the Vienna guards are going to need to do is they need to play stronger with the ball.
Well, not only stronger, but they need to get better passing lanes too. Right now, their passing lanes aren't the greatest, but that was a nice pass.
Right over the top that time, and just missing the open shot was Natalie Webb. Chester with another rebound on the defensive board. Chandler brings it across the 10-second line. Double team, gets by it, dribbles right out of it, and then bulls right over the top. And before the foul, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. That'll be their third turnover.
Vienna's defense is really looking to be aggressive on that trap. They're doing a really good job of forcing Chester into turnovers.
If they move that, the person on the left moves that foot real quick, cuts them off, keeps them from dribbling out of it. Oh, nice pass into Bent, up and in off the glass. Bent, that's the 10-6, and that's Bent's second or third, 6 points. That was a nice move to the hole. Out on top with the ball is Chandler. Back over to Kadenbrocker. Kadenbrocker to the free throw line. Shot up way off the glass, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Vienna closes on a rush, and they lead 10-6 after 8 minutes of play. We'll total everything up here. Doesn't take real long there, does it, bud?
Not at all. Not at all. The quarter, it looks like Bent's got 6, Natalie Webb with 2, and Emma Rush with 2 for Vienna. And then Chester's 4-4 from the stripe in the first quarter. I've got 2 points for number 32. Is it Katenberger? Mm-hmm. And then 4 points for Seymour.
You know, here's something that's amazing. You go back to the El Dorado game, and as hag-tag as this quarter has been, and it has been that, but Vienna didn't give up a field goal again. And this is 4 consecutive quarters that they have not given up a field goal, whether a 2 or a 3. Chris, I've never seen a team ever go 4 quarters and never give up a field goal.
They do go all out on their defense. It's pretty tenacious up top. If they'll stay out of foul trouble, they'll be able to continue the pressure. I just have to wonder right now with starting the second quarter, they're going to go in the bonus. I have to wonder how that affects the aggressiveness.
Well, and the other thing is this, in the first quarter, Chester, none of their shots came in the paint. Three-pointer put up by Rush is no good. Rebound by Vienna. Back out on top to Rush. Rush cut off, right side, over to Vincent. Gets it to Bent, and Bent is fouled. She was triple-teamed, and they are trying to deny her the ball. And when she does get the ball, they're literally hanging on her. 24, that's Reese Chandler's first for Chester, their 4th team foul. On the right side, over to Webb. Her three-pointer, no good. Another rebound ripped out of there by Chandler for Chester. Vienna presses off the missed shot. You don't see that very often.
One thing I do notice when off the missed shot, they double-team the ball automatically.
They're being aggressive, almost stolen away. Natalie Webb came within an eyelash of having a breakaway going the other way with 7:25 to go in the second quarter. Back into the backcourt, Kendall Williams has it for the Yellow Jackets. She finally gets across the 10-second line, goes to the right, picks up the dribble. She's in trouble, and they get it over to Kadenbrocker. Her shot up, no good. Williams' shot up, no good, and she's going to be fouled, and this will probably go against Emmy Treat, trying to bull her way out of there.
Once again, that's 2 more offensive rebounds for Chester. That's 7 for the half.
They called that on
the free throw.
Addison Bent, and that's her second. Air ball by Alyssa Seymour. Their first miss from the free throw line tonight, or I should say this afternoon. Second free throw is up, and it is also no good. Emma Rush comes out there with it. Rush literally rushes into the front court with it, passes it across the line to Treat, and Treat will set up the play. 2-3 zone by Chester. They keep mixing the defense up here. Rush can't get the open shot. Over to Treat. Treat right side to Moore. Moore on the baseline jumper. Roll rims out of there. Rebound comes out of there to Chandler for Chester. Chandler gets it over to Williams, and they back off. Let Williams bring it across the 10-second line. 6:35. Williams is going to be fouled by Bent.
It looks like number 3.
Nope.
Nope.
They're going to get. Yep, it is 24. That'll be her third, and with 6:32 to go here in this first half, Addison Bent is going to get a little bit longer rest than she's normally going to get. Williams to the free throw line, off the front of the rim, and fight for it. And the rebound is pulled out there by Webb. She gets it into the front court over to Rush. Rush from 15 feet out from the right elbows, no good. And she's forcing the. Rush has not had very many shots, and she forced that shot. She didn't set her feet or her square shoulders to the basket. And we have another foul on Vienna, Natalie Webb.
Yeah, sometimes when you know you're going for a big milestone like the 1,000th point, sometimes you push and don't let the game come to you. I think if she would just settle down just a little and let the game come to her instead of trying to force the game, I think she'll be fine.
Williams stepped over the line. That's a turnover. So the free throw is nullified. (10-6) still is our score. Into the front court. The Eagles have the basketball to Moore. Out on top, over to Whiting. Whiting gets it to Treat. And sort of a motion offense that the girls are running now. Rush is hammered. She'll go to the line for 2. This will go against number 25, Kaylin Absher, a 6-foot junior for the Yellow Jackets. She got her money's worth on that one. Goodness.
The one thing I've noticed on the offense and the motion, the girls have come across on that baseline wide open a few times, and we've missed them. I don't know who it was this last time. Maybe Moore came across, and she was open from the cut. There were a couple times Webb's been open as well, and they've just missed her.
Second free throw by Emma. Rims out of there. Oh, no. Now, what do I do there?
I think that
25 was the closest.
I think that'll go to
Shaylee Moore is going to get credit with the basket, but off the missed Josie Kattenbracher, got the rebound, and she was wide open and just put it right off the glass.
Actually, it looks like the scoreboard might have given that to Rush.
They did.
So
they did give that to Rush.
Normally, I'm kind of like you, Ron. I always thought it was the player closest, but maybe since it was off the free throw and she really just stuck it back and didn't come down with it, maybe that's why.
We'll go with that.
Right. Sounds as good as anything, doesn't it? Well, I know Coach Metcalf has to be concerned about 2 things after working on his staff for a while. The offensive rebounds have really got to concern him, and we've had 4 or 5 turnovers here, and he likes to keep it to under a 10 turnover game normally.
You have a pretty good insight on what he's thinking most of the time, don't you?
I do, and the plays he's running, I know where people are supposed to be.
So they did take that basket away from Rush, and they gave it to 25, so that's the way it should be. And I can see where there would be confusion there. Because Chris was right. I mean, she got the ball right off of it, and I mean, she went right back up like it was her basket. And that boy, there's no worse feeling in the world than that.
I can't imagine.
I can safely say that's one of the things I've never done on the basketball floor.
Neither have I.
Ball stolen away by Vienna, and Chester was digging for it, and the two officials are going to get together and talk it over, and it's going to go to Chester.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. It looked like when Treat hit it, or when Chester hit it off Treat's leg, it looked like.
5:39 to go here in the first half. It's a 13-6 lead, and it's a 7-0 run, and there's a walk, no call, and then they're going to get a foul on number 22, Macy Whiting, the 6'1 sophomore.
That's not a very good foul, 30 foot from the basket.
And they're in the double bonus, so 2 free throws for the last 5:38. They could really be right there in the game if they hit their free throws, and they miss another one.
And that surprises me because Absher in the first game was pretty solid from the foul stripe.
Kaylin Absher, 6-foot junior. Free throw is no good, and the rebound comes out of there to Vienna. I was trying to see her number. It's 22. That was Whiting. Rush has it. Left side over to Treat. Back out on top. Over by Moore. Moore. Good ball movement by the Eagles. Treat has it. Treat. Over to Webb. Webb, a little runner in the paint. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line. And both teams not boxing out and playing defense with their hands.
Exactly. A lot of hacking going on.
Oh, my gosh. If they were chopping down trees, they tried to force it inside on the alley-oop, and it comes out of there to Chester. Another turnover. Going coast to coast with it and blocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Emma Rush to block the ball away from Kendall Williams as she literally drove coast to coast and was going to have a layup, and Emma just swatted it right out of there. 5:06 to go in the first half. Chester gets it inbounds over to Absher, or was that Chandler?
No, that was Absher. Yep.
13-8, and that is their first 4:58. That's their first field goal of the game with 4:58 to go in the half. 3-point attempt put up is good. Emmy Treat drains a 3, doubles it up, 16-8. With the ball, Williams to Kattenbarger. Kattenbarger back over to Chandler. Into the front court. They get it down in the low block. Leaves it short by Absher. And then we're going to get a foul. And this will go against Vienna.
Off the offensive board again.
Alyssa Seymour.
Do a really good job of crashing that offensive glass.
You keeping track of those offensive boards?
I am. That's 8.
Wow.
We have 2.
Wow. And the fact that we have an 16-8 lead is amazing. Free throw is good. You're not going to usually see a lead when you are beaten on the offensive boards that bad.
Exactly. Free throws and rebounds win games.
We saw it last night, too, with the boys.
Oh, didn't we ever?
Second free throw is good at 16-10. They got beat by 6 points from the free throw line and lost the game in overtime by a point, 66-65 to Chester. It's a 2-1-2 zone by Chester this trip down. They get it into the paint, kick it back out on top. Treat's 3 is good. Emmy Treat hits another one, and it's 19-10.
Well, if she gets rolling from the three-point line, that could really pump up the team.
Well, not only that, that'll open up the defense because Chester's packing it into the paint. They're forcing Vienna to shoot from the outside. Williams is fouled again and doesn't get the roll, but Williams will go back to the free throw line. And Chester, 32.
Kaylee Blankenship with the foul.
Is it Kaylee or Casey?
Casey, my bad.
I was just curious because I have trouble. You never know. We have a 20-second timeout.
We haven't had our is this our mask timeout?
Yeah, they already had that. Well, I don't know.
No, we
that was the
haven't
first
had that.
quarter.
Yeah,
this is the second quarter. So, yeah, this is the mask timeout.
I would have thought they would have let her shoot her second free throw before taking the mask timeout. That kind of gets you off a rhythm.
Well, but they should have done it before she shot her first one. But, you know, and the referees are having to learn this too, because it's not unusual. It's very unusual to call a timeout just for the sake of calling a timeout in the middle of a quarter.
Well, Seymour's going to the line. She's going to shoot her 8th free throw of the half. She right now is 4 for 7.
Wow. 4 for 7, and that's 40% of their points. They've only got one basket, so 8 of their 10 points so far has come from the free throw line. And their free throw shooting percentage is dismal. They were 4 for 4 in the first quarter, but the second quarter has been brutal.
Yeah, they are 2 for 7 in the second quarter.
And they trail by just 9. Alyssa Seymour's free throw on her second one is good. Give her a chance to take a blow. 3:51 to go in the first half. 19-11 is the score. And now Chester has 6 team fouls, so they've got Vienna in the 1-and-1 on their Chester's next foul.
There was Webb wide open underneath on that cross court again.
3-pointer, that was by Emma Rush. 22-11, doubles it up. Rush now with 6 points. Right side, oh, nice get, stop, pop, and another foul on Vienna. Good gravy. This one might go against Shaylee Moore. It is her second. 12 fouls here in the first half. First free throw is way off the mark. Barely drew iron. That was by Kendall Williams. 3:19 to go in the first half. Williams' second free throw is up in the air, and it's no good. And we have a violation by Chester going over the line again. And Kenny Palmer's having a problem or something. I don't understand.
He's telling them it's mask time, and we just did it.
Okay.
He wasn't aware that was he thought somebody had called that last time out.
Emma Rush with the basketball. Right corner, three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. And fight for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds off of Chester, they say.
Well, I'm a homer, but boy, that sure did look like it went off us.
Both girls wound up on the floor, and the ball wound up in the yellow bleachers on the east end of the gym. They look to get it in, Finally they do. Long three put up is good, and that was
Oliver?
21, Oliver, yeah. 25-11, and slowly Vienna is starting to open up the spread here. Into the paint, all the way down. Ball's knocked on the ground, bodies all over the place. That's what you like to see. Emma Rush knocked the ball loose, and then it became a scrum. Rush and Oliver dived in there to try to come up with the loose ball. They got the tie-up, and the possession arrow this time is to Chester. And Vienna is slowly and methodically opening the lead big time. They got a 14-point lead here. Williams goes right side, down to Williams on the low block, and she is fouled. This will go against Casey Blankenship. Nope, 22, Macy Whiting. She picks up her second. 2:39 to go, and back to the free throw line we go. Chris, when you get this many whistles, it's really tough to get into a flow for the game, isn't it?
It sure is. It just kind of takes everything away, and you hope to get in some kind of rhythm, but the only kind of rhythm we're getting right now is Seymour from the foul stripe.
She's made her first one, and the second one from the left-hander is also good. 25-13.
5 for 8 for the quarter from free throws for Seymour.
And into the front court with the dribble is Oliver. Oliver out on top, over to Whiting. Oh, what a nice pass into the low block from the weak side to Oliver, and Oliver up and in. And then falling to the ground was Natalie Webb. She got tangled up down there.
Looks like she might have bumped a knee with somebody, twisted an ankle maybe.
She's going to hobble out coming into the game as Haley Oliver. 2:21 to go here in the first half, 27-13. Vienna's up by 2 touchdowns. Williams drags her back foot, no call, over to Williams, down in the low block to Williams, to Seymour, up and in, and Seymour is a force on the inside.
She is playing well in the post.
Into the front court. Oliver has the basketball. Out on top, over to Whiting. Whiting, right side to Treat. Treat looks inside to Rush. Rush goes to the right side. Picked up by Williams. They whip it around the exterior on the horn. With the ball is Oliver. They get it, throw it away. And Chester almost stole it, but
Chester is hanging around right now, Ron, and that could be really dangerous with the foul trouble Vienna's got.
Bent has 3, Whiting has 2, Moore has 2, then a whole slew have 1. Ball's knocked out of bounds again by Chester. Chester's hustling hard. They just, for the life of them, they just can't beg, buy, or steal a basket hardly on the offensive side of the floor.
And you got to credit the defense for that too, because that defense is pretty up in your face.
Emmy Vincent out there for the Eagles with the dribble into the paint was Treat, and she'll go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That foul on number 3 was Cameron Howie, 5'5" sophomore. I didn't see her come in. And Treat with a 1-and-1 here. Her first free throw is no good. Rebound comes out there to Absher. Absher. Williams has it into the front court. Attacks the ball, stripped away from behind by Oliver. Chester stays up with it, and then we're going to have a foul. This foul is going to go against Kendall Williams of Chester. And we'll make the long walk to the other side of the floor for a 1-and-1. This 16 minutes of first half action has taken almost an hour.
Oh my. There's been a lot of whistles, like you say.
Oh my goodness.
But I can't say they're not deserved whistles either.
Oh no. And quite frankly, they could have pulled, now we got a free shot. If she misses this, she has a free opportunity, and she made it. So what happened was the Chester girl stepped into the lane. Kendall Williams, 28-15, sort of like a quarterback having a free down on an offside by the defense. Second free throw is also good, 29-15, and 1:15 to go here in the first half.
Vienna needs to get back, but they got away with that one.
Williams over to, has it, out on, ball's knocked loose by Emma Rush, steals it. Emma Rush goes down, lays it up, and got the roll. 31-15, and Rush now with 8 points. We're under a minute to go here in the first half. Kendall Williams. It's a 2-1-2 press by Vienna. Williams gets it across the half line. Ball knocked up and loose again. Fight for the loose ball, and we have a scrum. Looks like a rugby game with 38.3 seconds to go. That's the 8th turnover on Chester here in the first half. And 13, Emmy Vinson is going to inbound it right in front of us. Gets it over to Treat, and Treat will bring it across the half line with 33 seconds to go. Treat just holding the ball, dribbling it with 27 seconds. Now to Rush between the circles. Rush goes to the left side, bounces it to the free throw line, over to Oliver. Oliver drives all the way in, puts it off the glass and scores.
Nice play.
33-15, nice head and shoulders fake and a nice drive to the hole. 8 seconds to go, and Chester gets it across the half line. Kattenberger's knocked down. They take it to the hole. Shot up is no good. Bodies all over the place, and that's how the first half comes to a close. They were bound and determined to get that first half over with without another whistle, and they accomplished the feat.
You must be talking about the crew, not the players.
Correct. 33-15 is our halftime score. We're going to total everything up here, and we'll be right back. Oh, there's no commercial, so we never leave, do we?
No, we do not.
Big second quarter. It was a lot of ragtag, I should say, in that second quarter. First half overall, actually, but Vienna, once they finally got rolling, they finished. They had an outstanding second quarter, outscoring Chester 23-9 in that second quarter. And Chris, Coach Metcalf has to be happy with the hustle. He isn't necessarily happy with the execution, but he has to be happy with the hustle.
Well, with the organized chaos out there, he likes to trap and he likes to get up and down. And with them trapping, sometimes it gets a little ragtag. But overall, our girls are really aggressive on the defensive end, especially when they've got somebody in a trap. It's like it's like fresh meat out there to that ball. Let's get it and let's go.
Well, what's amazing, Vienna hit 3 of 5 free throws in the first half, and that's 60%. But all of those coming in the second quarter. They didn't go to the free throw line at all in that first quarter. And this is the second game in a row so far here at halftime, but Vienna has yet to trail this season. They got the lead against El Dorado and never relinquished it. There were no ties. We've had 2 ties here in this game, tied at 4 and tied at 6. But the Eagles have played very good defense in the first 2 games, or game and a half anyway.
And he really hasn't switched defenses like he normally does. He is a master of switching defenses from full court pressure to half court traps to back to man, or even on the fly, like if they were in a zone matching up in the middle of the play. They really haven't done a lot of that, and I think this group is really good at executing that. So it'll be kind of interesting to see if they do start doing any of that as we go along.
13 team fouls on Vienna, 7 on Chester in the first half. And you figure 13 fouls, that's a lot of fouls. But they've been dispersed between 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players have those fouls. And so the only one that has any serious foul trouble is Addison Bent. She has 3. Shaylee Moore has 2. And Macy Whiting has 2. Other than that, it's just one across the board. And, you know, so you figure as aggressive as they were in that first half, they still got a boatload of fouls to give in the second half if need be. And
they'll give them. They won't stop being aggressive. I mean, as we saw the other night against El Dorado, they were up by quite a bit, and they did not. The subs off the bench were still aggressive. They didn't let up.
Well, if you want to have playing time, that's the best way to do it. You earn a little favor from the coach in those opportunities.
Well, I tell you, with Bent and Whiting both kind of on the bench in foul trouble, and even before they went, Chester did a really good job of hitting the offensive glass. 8 offensive rebounds in that first half. I feel like we've got to do a better job. Vienna girls have to do a better job of boxing out.
Well, I remember saying this, and it was 16-10, and I made the comment that usually if you're out it was 8-2 offensive boards at that time, and I made the comment that typically you're behind when you're giving up the free throws that we gave up and being out rebounded 6 times on the offensive side. At that point, we had a 6-point lead, and we've expanded it, and we shut them down. So if they had 8 rebounds for the half offensively, they finished with 8. Vienna did a much better job of checking off the boards the last 6 minutes of that second quarter.
Yeah, I think the last 6 minutes, I think they gave up 2 offensive boards on the same play, and that was it after that, at that point. So maybe they've got that corrected, but when Bent goes out of the game, the whole complexion of the offense and the defense changes, because Whiting's tall, but she's not experienced yet. She's now getting experience as she's going on the fly as a sophomore, but Bent's been through, this is her 4th year now, and she's got that experience.
She's been through a few battles, you're saying?
She has. It's starting with her freshman year. She played with my daughter, and she learned pretty quick how to play on that block down there.
Scoring-wise, here in the first half, how are we doing, bud?
We're doing good. Emma Rush has 8. Emmy Treat's got 8. Has 2 big threes right there in a row that kind of sparked us. Natalie Webb's got 2. Haley Oliver got 7. And Addison Bent 6, and Shaylee Moore with 2 points, but those 2 points were on a Chester put back at our end, unfortunately for Chester. For Chester, I'm looking. Kaylin Absher has 2. Josie Katenberger had 2 free throws in the first quarter for 2, and their leading scorer is going to be Seymour. She's got 5, 6, 7, 11 of the 15.
Wow.
And most of those are free throws.
She's only got 1 basket, doesn't she?
I have her down for 2 because I think she scored 1 in that first quarter somewhere, but I forget where.
Okay.
But she's really... she's really done a lot of pump faking and gotten our bigs off the ground. I think if our bigs will stay down, they can stop her from going to the foul stripe.
Emma Rush with her 8 points puts her at 999 points for her career. You can't get any closer to 1,000 and not be there. And, I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know. But you wonder, before the game, she probably knows that. But once the game starts, I don't think you really pay that close of attention to it.
You don't. I know when my daughter, I remember the night she scored her 1,000, and when they stopped the game for her, just like they're planning to do for Emma, and she didn't realize that was it. You know, she had no idea. Now her mom knew exactly where she was.
I can believe. And so did Dad, probably.
Dad did too, yeah.
Was it at home when that happened?
No, we were at Polk County.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, where's she at and what she's doing now?
She is in pharmacy school at St. Louis College of Pharmacy.
So she hung up the sneakers for competitive basketball.
Yeah, she had to hang them up. Her freshman year, the first week of practice, she had a concussion, and that concussion was kind of a big ordeal, and it kind of made everybody think, well, maybe basketball isn't going to be a professional career, and pharmacy is. So she is a full-time student, doing well, and got a few more years left, and I think 3, and then I won't have to pay for her benefits.
I hear you there. You know, and this is a sad situation, but just reality. At the girl level, once you get through college, there's not a lot of opportunities really for girls in the basketball realm to go on professionally. You have to be really, 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 really good, but you still have very few doors that open for that avenue, and that's sad, but that's just the way it is right now.
Yeah, that's true, but that'll change eventually. The way things are going, I think that'll change.
They do have a professional girls basketball league, and I've actually seen. We were down in San Antonio when my son was in the Air Force, and he got a weekend leave pass, and we were down there, and we got to go to the San Antonio Spurs basketball game, and that was awesome. I mean, that was really, really tremendous. The talent that they have at that level, at the girls' NBA level, is phenomenal.
Yeah, agreed. I'd
much rather, quite frankly, because they really play a true offense and defense, and it's not just 1-on-5. I really enjoyed the girls' NBA game.
Well, I can't say I'd rather watch it than the NBA, but they do put on a good brand of basketball.
The girls?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Fight for the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Nobody knows.
They're going to call a jump ball, and it will go to Vienna.
Chester.
Oh, yeah. No, it's going to go to Vienna. We switched sides.
Yeah, we did. You think this is the second half or something?
Chester drops back into they're in a man-to-man. Only one of the girls, I guess, no, it's a loose zone. Skip pass over on the left side, and Williams is going to pick up the body foul.
Yeah.
She didn't hit her with a hand, just, I'll body you right out of here. So that's her third foul. We got another game here tonight at Vienna High School, the 6th for the week. Rush on top, gets it right side, over to Treat. Bent has it, back out to Rush. Rush, left side, over to Treat. Her 3, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound. This is going to go against Williams, and that'll be her 4th. They can lose her, and she's got her 4th foul, 2nd, in less than a minute, and she's going to have a blow.
Boy, that hurts.
That's going to hurt big time.
That pretty much would say any chance you have of coming back, you need her.
42 seconds, and she picks up 2 quick ones. Trying to drive left baseline's Oliver. She's cut off nicely. Treat has it out on top between the circles. Out on top to Rush. Rush thought about taking the 3, decided against it. Over to Oliver. Left side to Treat for 3 off the front of the rim, no good, and the rebound comes out to it's off of Vienna.
I just want to say, follow your shot.
Mm-hmm. She'd had it.
Yes, she would have.
She thought it was in, and she started going the other way. Vienna's going to press. It's a 1-2-1-2. They throw over the top of it. They get it over to Williams, and nice defensive play right there by Haley Oliver to knock it out of bounds and stop the break. They had a 2-on-1 going to the basket, and Oliver, they list her at 5'6". That might be a little generous. And she got as high as she possibly could and tipped it out of bounds. Williams with it for Chester. Out on top to Clendenin. And Denon, a 5'5" senior in the game. Williams goes all the way around the horn. Oh, nice pass into the paint over to Absher, and Absher lays it up and in. It's 33-17, and somebody forgot to guard her in the paint.
Yeah, nice drive, nice pass, bad rotation.
Right side to Bent. Bent in the right corner, out on top to Treat. Back to Rush. Her three, got it, and that puts her over 1,000. 36-17. That gives her 11 points, and she has 1,002.
Emma Rush, number 4 for the Lady Eagles, has just eclipsed 1,000 points for her.
Emma, if you'll stand over here with Coach Metcalf, Mr. Stafford's going to get a picture
Real quick, and then we'll go right back to the ball game. Congratulations, Emma Rush.
Quite an honor for this senior. And I imagine later they'll give her an autographed team basketball.
Probably. That's a lot of points, but when you start playing as a freshman, you deserve that.
You still got to score a lot of points.
Lots of points.
Emma Rush steals it over to Treat, off the glass, no good, and then bodies all over the place. And we're going to get Emma Rush, I think, with the foul.
White ball.
Oh no, it's going to be a foul on.
No, black ball. Foul on.
Yeah, it's going to be Rush. That'll be her second.
I think maybe they're saying she gave her a little extra push in the back.
She did.
The play ended.
She did. And we have another foul.
Looks like that's on Emmy Treat.
That'll be her second.
Actually, no, they called that on Bent.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
I didn't even see Bent in the play.
I didn't either. I thought it was Treat that.
I know it was Treat. Bent, I'm telling you, if we had the chance to go back and look at it on TV, that's over and back. Their coaches are not happy. Now we got a technical.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that the coach was wrong in that situation. I thought the ball was touched when it went to the backcourt, but I may be wrong.
But on the other one, I was saying that you would find, if we could look at that Bent was nowhere near that play. Emma Rush will shoot the free throws here.
Well, I'm sure I'll get some feedback on it if I was wrong.
Free throw is no good. Any feedback at all?
I'm checking the peanut gallery right now.
Second free throw is good, and now Vienna will have the basketball. Rush now has 12 points as she hits one of two free throws. And right in front of us, inbounding the ball is Haley Oliver over to Treat. Now it's a 1-2-2, and they've really tightened it up. 32 with the foul. That's Josie Kattenbacher. And the same official has made 3 quick fouls. Called 3 quick fouls, I should say. Emma Rush is going to pick up a blocking foul. Wow. This will go against Kendall Williams. That'll be her second, or her fourth. Now they got a.
Well, going back to Bent's fourth foul, the gallery says, I'm getting trouble from the peanut gallery, but it says it could have been Bent's foul or Treat's, either one.
Okay. I saw Treat slap her arm, so that's all I can say. And the officials have really tightened this game up here all of a sudden. We'll go with that. One of those Metcalf famous 50-50 calls. 5:30 to go. Long three is good. And that was
Emmy Treat.
40-17, and Vienna flexing their muscles here on a 7-2 run.
I don't know if that's a steal and a turnover or she didn't have possession.
One's got a foul and the other one's got a tie-up.
Oh, wow. Not sure how that was a tie-up and not a foul on that play. And then 25 getting a little
Marlon Bird is
chirpy.
going to take effect, and he's going to say that it's a foul.
I have to agree with that because she had possession of that ball and had it chinned the way you teach your bigs to do that.
Absher picks up her second foul, or that's her third. I was a little behind here in the fouls on their side.
Me too.
Vienna with the basketball and a 40-17 lead. Now at this point of the game, Chris, you just want to get everybody out of here and nobody get hurt, because this game's really turned chippy here in the third quarter. Rush in about 10 feet out makes it 42-17.
Well, I think you want to keep your same aggressiveness, but then on offense, I think you want to get good shots.
Run the clock and look for good shots. Yep. Little slide step there, shot up, no good. Then a trip, no good. Ball's loose on the ground. Ball's still loose on the ground. It's 3rd and 7.
And that looks like it's going to be on Rush. And that's her third.
Her third. 3rd and 7 from the 17-yard line here. Football will be in what? In just about 6 weeks?
Month or so, yeah.
I've never seen a 21s. We're going to have 2 21-season football seasons this year. Never been done before. Hope we never see it again.
Right.
Oh, goodness gracious. And Chester throws it away.
It looks like guard was looking for that girl to roll off the baseline, and she never rolled. The spot was wide open, at least.
I have that for 11 turnovers for Chester now, unofficially. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third. Bent. Oh, nice pass to Rush on the baseline, and she got the roll. Nice assist. Your thoughts, bud?
Bent's a good player. She has the ability to make a good pass like that.
Williams, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes out to Oliver. Oliver dribbles into the front court. Dribbles all the way down, gets bumped, throws it up, no good. Rebound. And Oliver comes back to tie it up. Nice play. And now we're going to have a mask timeout.
Yeah, I think they forgot about the mask timeout because I think that mask is supposed to be the first dead ball under 5.
It is. But in this particular instance, Oliver took her mask down so she could breathe, and that reminded him, oh, we got to do a mask timeout here.
It's hard to remember this. It really is.
So are you doing anything with the football team?
I am not. I am audio here today, and that's about all I'm doing is the audio, helping a little bit.
Had a fun time doing the JV game.
Yep, it was a good experience. Now I'll look forward to baseball. When baseball starts, boy's a freshman, and I know he's looking forward to the rest of basketball and baseball.
Now, baseball practice starts when? April 1st?
I think so, and I think when the games start, they're going to run through the end of June. Middle of June.
Middle of June. But they could. It's possible for baseball and softball to be the only ones to have a state tournament.
And quite frankly, after they got their season stripped last year, they would deserve it.
Chester into the front court with the basketball. Long three-pointer put up and got it. Josie Kottenbrocker got a three-pointer, 42-22, and that used every bit of the rim and the backboard and stayed in. 3-2 zone by Chester. Rush bounces it left side over to Treat. Treat into the paint. Kicks it back to Rush. Long three off the front of the rim. Rebound ripped out of there by Kattenbrocker. Kattenbrocker, left side over to Clendenin, and then we're going to have a foul. This will probably go against Treat. It is her second. And it will be Chester ball with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. And long three air ball, and we have a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Vienna. Rush. Something's funny. Rush has it, gets it over to Treat, brings it into the front court. Right side to Bent. Bent out on top to Treat. Treat takes a couple of dribbles. Ball's knocked loose and stolen. Chester has it. Chester's Williams goes down, puts it up. She's hammered by Treat. Treat will pick up her third foul. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. And there have been a boatload of fouls here today by both teams. Free throw is good. Williams in the scoring column, 42-23. Treat comes out and into the game. Emmy Vincent, a 5'7" freshman for the Eagles. Second free throw by Williams is nothing but the bottom of the net. 42-24. Vincent brings the ball into the front court. Vincent, right side over to Treat or to Rush into Bent. Bent double teamed. Turnaround spinner off the glass is good. 44. She's got a nice soft touch for kissing it high off the glass.
Yes, she does, and she likes to use that glass in close.
John Wooden would be happy with that. Nice spin move by Seymour on the inside to make it 44-26. John Wooden believed that if you were at the wing down, you shot the ball off the glass. It increased your chances of getting the basket.
I agree. I like the bank shot. I think the bank is a lost art.
Williams left it off the back, and then Vienna knocked it out of bounds. Kendall Williams got a little excited, got too far into the basket, hit the bottom of the rim, and knocking it out of bounds was Vincent. Nice hustle by her to get it out of there. 1:47 to go here in the third quarter. And they get into Williams in the right corner. Kattenbrocker shot up, no good, and this one's over the top. Nice defensive position by Rush, boxing out, and the foul will go against Katie Schinnebarger. That'll be her first. Didn't think that was possible for somebody to have get their first foul this stage of the game.
And it looks like we're going to be in Vienna will be in the bonus from the rest of the half. That's 17 fouls.
First free throw, no good. And then we're going to have a foul over the top. This will be by Natalie Webb. That'll be their sixth. So now, for the last minute 41 of the third quarter, both teams are in the bonus. Coach Metcalf will be up quickly after the game. Williams splits a double team into Seymour. Her shot off the glass, too strong. Rush with another rebound. She hands it off over to 15 is Treat. Treat to Rush. Rush splits a double team. Little runner in the paint, no good. Fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Chester as Natalie Webb was trying to save it. And it will be Eagle basketball under their own goal. Box, slap out on the top of the key, right side. Three-pointer put up by Treat, short. Rebound by Rush, up and in. Rush with nice defensive, nice pressure or setup on the inside there. Trying to write and talk at the same time. I didn't do either one well.
Sometimes that happens.
Kattenbrocker shot up, no good, and we're going to have a foul the other way. And this may go against Bent. It's either going to go against Bent or number 20? 20. And that'll be her fourth. Natalie Webb.
Looks like who's into the game.
Coming in is Shaylee Moore. And for Chester, coming in is that 25?
Absher, Kaylin Absher.
She has 3 fouls. We're down to 47 seconds to go here in the third. Free throw's no good. Rebound pulled out there by Vienna. Rush has it, left side, over to Oliver. Her three's no good. Bent with the rebound. Bent is going to be fouled with a push, and this is going to go against number 21, Peyton Clendenin. Clendenin picks up her first foul. 5'5" senior, and Addison Bent. She's had a quiet day at the line. She's got her in the scoring column. That's her 9th point of the game. 47-26.
Well, she's also spent a lot of time on the bench today in foul trouble.
Yeah, she picked up 3 quick ones in the first couple of minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Vienna with the offensive rebound. That was Rush.
And they called Rush for an offensive foul on that.
Oh, she must have tried to clear out.
And that's going to be 4 on Rush.
Rush has 4. Natalie Webb has 4. Addison Bent has 4. Emmy Treat has 3 for the Eagles.
It's a good thing this game isn't close right now.
Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Comes out there to Oliver. Oliver's going to slow it up as she crosses the half line. With 17 seconds to go, do the Eagles just want one shot to close out this third quarter? Hard to believe that we're just at the third quarter break. They get it into Bent, and this will be a foul on number 25, Caitlin Absher.
That's her 4th.
And now Vienna's in the double bonus for the entire fourth quarter. Bent to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her first is good. She hit 1 of 2 just a few moments ago from the free throw line. Now she hits the first, and we have a sub coming in. Absher's going to sit down with her 4 fouls. And it's 50-24. Free throw is no good.
Looks like a turnover, Chester. Still keeping the pressure on them. Looks like.
And we have a timeout.
A 30-second timeout by Coach Metcalf. I've got the officials staring at me like I've been yelling, so I don't know what I've done here.
Huh? I would agree with him.
Well, I would second that, yeah, but at some point you got to call it.
Yeah. 50-24 is our score. 3.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 10 team fouls called on the Chester Yellow Jackets, 8 on the Vienna Eagles. And the question will become, how many people will foul out before it's all over with? Well, Coach Metcalf got the play he wanted with 3.1 seconds to go. Shot from the top of the key by Shaylee Moore was just off the mark, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 50-24, a good quarter for the Eagles overall. They gave up 9 points, and they scored 17. They're halfway to a century, and Chris is over there totaling everything up real quick. We'll have some numbers from him here shortly. But Vienna finished the third quarter on an 8-0 run.
It looks like Emma Rush had 9 that quarter. Emmy Treat had a 3, and Addison Bent had 2 free throws and a 2-pointer.
Vienna was only 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Chester was 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Timeout. What?
Black took a timeout. Kenny Palmer had put the ball down because Chester wasn't out of their huddle yet, and as soon as they got the ball, he was calling timeout.
Well, he was getting ready to call a 5-second for not throwing the ball in.
Don't think I've ever seen, that's twice in this game that's happened. I don't think I've ever seen that happen twice in a game.
Chester with the basketball. With the ball is Clendenin. They get it deep inside over to Schinnebarger. Her shot no good. And the rebound comes out there to Vienna. In the front court, Rush has it. Rush over to Treat. And it's a 3-2 zone by Chester. Left side over to Oliver. Oliver out on top to Bent. Bent right side to Treat. Treat almost double dribbled. Bent, oh, nice entry pass from Oliver to Bent. And the ball rolls out of play. 52-24. Vienna comfortably ahead now. They pass it over the top into the front court to Williams. Williams drives baseline. Tries to get a pass on the baseline and does. Out for a 3 and got it. And that
was that 32?
32, yeah. Williams. 52-27, and ball's knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Vienna. It's cool in here.
Yeah, I was just noticing it's cooler in here now than it was earlier.
Must be getting colder outside. It's supposed to.
Somebody must have the door open over there.
Could be true, too. Bent with a steal, and then she carries it. Well,
yeah, not sure she had control of that one, but who am I?
You didn't blow the whistle.
That's exactly right. I bet Kenny Palmer could tell you who blew that whistle.
Bet money on it. Williams has it. Over to Seymour. Seymour's played a long time with 4 fouls. Almost stolen by the Eagles. Williams is going to be fouled by Rush, and Rush will have a seat. She is the first person to exit this game via the foul route, and I'm pretty confident she won't be the last. Finishes the game with 18 points. That's what they said up there. And to the free throw line to shoot the last 1-and-1 of the game is Kendall Williams. We've had the opportunity to have 5 fouls, and a lot of girls have exercised that opportunity here today. Free throw was no good by Williams.
Nice pass over to Oliver.
Oliver on the baseline, no good, and Bent knocks it out of bounds.
I think the officials just want to get this game over with now.
And you want to see nobody get hurt.
Exactly.
Vienna's still pressing. There's a walk. Williams over to Schinnebarger. Schinnebarger back to Williams. Schinnebarger dumps it inside to Seymour. Seymour has the ball stripped away from her by Oliver. Oliver into the front court with the dribble. Nice play defensively. Seymour wasn't paying attention to the little people and brought the ball down low.
Just took that dribble, and Oliver just took it right, took her lunch money.
What a nice pass by Bent over to Webb. There was an unselfish play right there by Addison Bent. 54-27. Shot put up is good by Seymour, 54-29.
Seymour had a quiet third quarter, too.
Yeah, and she played a lot of it. She was just on the floor, but very
tentative.
Yes.
With that fourth foul.
5:25 to go in the game. Bent between the circles. Goes right side over to Treat. Treat to Vinson. Vinson to Bent. And
watch
Vienna
this cutter right there. Yeah, that one.
And she'll go to the line for two. Treat. Oh, that's Emmy Vinson was fouled. That was a typical Metcalf motion offensive play. 5:09 to go in the game. And this will be 2 free throws for Emmy Vinson. 5'7" freshman's first free throw is no good.
Emmy could have the potential to be the next young star in the making. She's pretty solid, pretty good ball player.
They've got a lot of girls out there that can have a lot of opportunity here. Stolen away by Treat. Treat into the paint. Kicks it out to Oliver. Oliver has it. Now it's a matchup man-to-man by Chester. Left side over to Vincent. They throw it over the top.
She might have got a little shove in the back there, but that's part of being a post.
You never got a shove in the back, I'm sure.
Not a one.
They just grabbed your shorts.
No, when I played, my shorts were too short to grab.
Ours was too, but that didn't stop people from grabbing them.
Steal by Webb.
Webb goes down, lays it up and in. 57-29. That's the 14th turnover on Chester now. Williams throws it up to Seymour. Into the left corner. That was partially blocked. Rebound comes out there to Vincent. Over to Bent. She hands it off over to Treat. Treat into the front court. Bodies all over the place. Oliver.
Yeah, look at that baseline, that opposite side again.
Vincent's wide open on the baseline. No, they just didn't see her. Treat drives right side. Out on top to Oliver. 3:42 to go in the game. Oliver drives inside the arc. 15-foot jump shot. No good. And we're going to get a foul on Vienna. Number 20 is Natalie Webb, and she will be the second person to take a seat.
I'm not sure that at this point in the game, they haven't called that kind of play all night. And not sure why they're starting to call that now.
Because they can.
Obviously.
They wanted some subs in there. 2-shot fouls all the way. And we have another sub coming in here. And to the free throw line will be Katie Schinnebarger. First free throw, man, was that a rainbow. First free throw is no good. So during the regular season, if you get 30 points ahead, does it become a continuous clock, or how's that work, bud?
I'm not sure. I think it used to be just in tournaments, but I'm not sure. We did it the other night, so it may, if we get up by 30, we may see the rest of the clock run. I don't know.
Out on top with the ball, Shaylee Moore in there with the ball. Out on top over to Vincent. Left side to Treat. And Macy Whiting come back in on that foul out by Natalie Webb. And now Vienna's just wanting to run some clock. Treat has it. Right side over to Moore. Moore looks inside, and we have a foul away from the ball. Number 11, and this is going to go against Williams apparently, and that'll be her 5th.
And right before the
Mask
call,
time.
right before the call was made, I could hear Coach over there say she's chucking her. And about that time, she chucked her, and there was the call.
You say something, you get it. 3 minutes to go in the game. 10 fouls is, you know, it's a good thing they don't register all the fouls. They just stop at 10.
Ken Palmer's up here looking like he wants to blow his whistle about 50 more times in the last 3 minutes.
I can tell you that here in just a second.
By 9 with 9 minutes to go. They're playing Wisconsin.
Missouri held off Alabama. That was a close game. 75-60, Illinois final.
And what was the final of that Alabama?
Alabama was 68-65, and Alabama lost by 3.
Alabama was down by 20. In
22 in the second half, halfway through, and they came back. Alabama had possession of the ball and missed a shot to take the lead. The ball was blocked out of bounds. Missouri hit a free throw, and then Alabama had a 3-point attempt from the corner miss, and they lose by 3 points.
Alabama's sneaky good.
Well, that was their first loss in the conference.
Yeah, they did the same thing against Oklahoma last Saturday, but if they would play 40 minutes, they would win those games.
First free throw was good by Vincent. The second one was no good. It's 58-29. Tonight, we'll have the boys will be in action against the Goreville Black Cats. That action will start around 6:30. The JV game is scheduled to start. We'll have all of that action right here via ViennaHS.com/live. Reed shot up, no good. Chester has it. Right side over to Clendenin. Clendenin out on top over to Kadenbrocker. Kadenbrocker just holding it. She gets it to Seymour. Seymour with 2:18 to go in the game. Driving baseline, just thrown up. That was Schinnebacher. Or no, that was Howie. Cameron Howie, a 5'5" sophomore. This one goes off the left side of the rim, no good, and coming out there with the rebound is Treat. Treat will bring the ball into the front court, now slow it up. Left side over to Moore. Moore, guarded closely, passes it to Bent. Bent, right side to Treat. Treat, left side over to Moore. To Treat. With 1:40 to go, and Vienna could just hold it out, and Chester could just let them. Nope, they're going to come out and challenge it. Treat. Their coach said don't foul. Over to Vincent. Down to Bent. Bent lays it up and in. 60-29. And that is Bent's 14th point of the game. Right side. Vienna matchup man-to-man, but Chester's not really moving. Howie goes right side. Out on top with the ball is Katenbrocker. Katenbrocker hands it off to Howie. 55 seconds to go. 60-29. Shot put up by Howie is no good. Bent with the rebound. And we're going to have just a whistle to get the subs in.
A sub timeout if we need it.
Malia Absher, the 5'10" sophomore, is coming in. She's number 12 for Chester. And we'll try to see the subs coming in here.
Annabeth Webb came in for Vienna.
Cassidy Taylor came in. We'll have 25 in there, Shaylee Moore. Cassidy Taylor is a 5'8" sophomore. Who was the other one?
Annabeth Webb.
Annabeth Webb, a 5'8" sophomore. Into the front court with the dribble. That's a 23. Riley Barbie. Barbie is a 5'6" freshman. To Shaylee Moore, a 5'9" freshman. Going right side with it is Treat. 30 seconds to go. Treat picks up the dribble. Over to Moore. Moore out on top to Whiting. Macy Whiting, a 6'1" sophomore. A lot of young people in there, aren't there?
Lots of young people in there.
Over to Treat. Treat's a 5'6" senior. 8 seconds left in the game. Vienna's going to, final score is going to be 60-29. $60-29 is the final score as Coach Metcalf gets his second win here at Vienna. And the girls, or that's their third game this week. They beat no, that's their second. They beat El Dorado, they beat Chester. And we'll total everything up here real quick. Coach Metcalf will be up here in just a moment. You see the cord for this? One of the cords? Nope. Follow mic number 3 there.
Absolutely hate to do it to you all, but if you are planning to stick around, you got some sort of reason to be here. We are going to have to clear the gym after the girls' game. We have a boys' game coming in. We got some cleaning things that we have to do. So unless you're absolutely essential personnel, as the kids are getting done, if you would, and pick up and head out.
So you can go anywhere you want as long as it ain't here. Sounds like a blues movie.
Yeah, it does. Ron, I've got some totals here. It looks like Emma Rush had 18. Emmy Vincent had 2. Emmy Treat, 11. Natalie Webb, 6. Haley Oliver, 7. Macy Whiting with a bucket, and Addison Bent with 14. For Chester, I had Kendall Williams with 2. Had Kaylin Absher for 4. Josie Ratzenbarger for 8. And Alyssa Seymour with 18.
And I'll have some free throws here in just a second.
I'd like to switch audio, John.
Wow, this is unusual.
It's about to switch audio.
Okay, go for it.
Come here.
Wait, you told me to stand here.
Over there.
Over where? Here? Where I was?
Yes.
So stand here. Where?
No. I'm going to be cutting it. Do you want me to call Mom?
Keep John.
You ready? 1, 2. All right. So here's something, Chris. This is highly unusual, too. So for the game, Vienna was 8 of 16 from the free throw line for 50%. Chester was 11 for 22 from the free throw line for 50%.
Yeah.
That's highly unusual.
It's highly unusual. Usually 50% doesn't win ball games.
But Vienna held Chester scoreless by field goal in the first quarter, so they had 4 consecutive quarters with no field goal scored against them. And they led 10-6 after 1 quarter. They outscored Chester 23-9 in the second quarter to open up a 33-15 lead. 17-9 was the third quarter split with Vienna winning with a commanding 50-24 lead. And then in the fourth quarter, it was 10-5 as the Eagles won all 4 quarters again today. So they're 8-0 in the quarter splits in 2 games. That's pretty commanding also. Coach Metcalf will be out here in just a minute.
Well, I'll tell you, the defense that they're playing right now is really
it's aggressive.
It's up in your face. That's the kind of defense that he likes. He likes getting up in you and putting the pressure on the officials to make the call, because you know they're not going to blow the whistle every time. But
he used to call it getting in your grill. Our sponsors, as we have just a moment, Trevelyan Brothers Construction, Banterra Bank, Edward Jones Agent Russ Kruder, Tracy Williams and Goddard's Auto Supply, Southern FS, Chris and Kim Bent, owners of C&K Equipment, Bush Hog Mowers and Cub Cadet Mowers, Legacy Bank, Rusty's Home Center in Vienna, Anna, and coming soon to Goreville, Rodney Golson with LPL Financial, Southern Trust Bank, Vince's DJ Show, owner Vince Hovard, and Trevelyan Farms by Danny Joe, Susie, Joel, and Judd Trevelyan and families. And Chris, one of the interesting things, we'll have the Vienna boys here tonight, and a game that normally would be there, you wouldn't find an empty seat anywhere in this gymnasium, but with the situation we have, that won't be the case. So I know we'll have a bunch of people watching in here tonight, and all the action starts at 6:30 for the JV game here this evening, and it should be a lot of fun here. Even though it's it is a conference game, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Because we're both on the East.
Yep.
We're in the East Division, so it'll be a big game for the conference here.
And freshmen do play at 5 as well.
Oh, they do play at 5 o'clock?
Yeah,
so there's 3 games tonight.
We've got a triple header going on tonight, and I tell you what, it just won't be the same without the gym being packed, because normally for this game there's standing room only, no matter how good the teams are. It's usually a good game, and I can remember times when there was just so much intensity in the gym where it felt like you could cut through the air with a knife so you could see.
And Goreville coming in here, I haven't seen any state rankings, but they've got to be, in my opinion, they're one of the best, if not the best team in Southern Illinois.
They would probably be one of my top 2, and especially in 1A. I would like to see them in Cobden. That would be a good game to see.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'll tell you what, the Franklin boys, Noah, he's pushing 2,000 points for his career there, and he's got a little brother that's actually as tall as he is, if not just an inch taller as a sophomore. And Tyler is his name. They played a lot of basketball with AAU in the extended break that we had up in St. Louis over in Missouri, because they could. And I was talking to their dad. They had a good time up there. Come on up. You don't have to have that thing. We trust you. So, Coach, good win, 60-29 here today. And no basket allowed in the first quarter. That was 4 consecutive quarters that you didn't allow a basket. Coach, I've never seen that before. That's amazing.
Yeah, we knew our defense was going to be pretty good, in front of our offense. And like you said, I did not know that until you brought that up yesterday or the other day, that in over 3 quarters the other team didn't score, a field goal. So to say that I'm mildly surprised how good our defense is, it's been pretty cool. They bought into the defense. The rotations have been good. No complaints.
8 consecutive quarters in 2 games that you've had the lead. You haven't trailed yet this season. That's another tremendous accomplishment. You had 2 ties in the first quarter, but after that 10-6, you guys took care of business, had a 23-9 quarter split in the second quarter, and for all intent and purposes, that was the game.
Yeah, we kept the pressure on pretty much the whole game. I think for about 3.5 quarters. We left. We were pretty relentless. With it. We just kept coming, different angles. I think we ran 5 different presses out there, out of the 6 that we have. We just kept coming at them from different angles. Coach, did a good job. He'd figured out, and then we'd switch our, which angles that we were coming from. So, very happy with that.
Chris and I were talking, and your kind of game where the girls get right in there in the grill and force the issue.
Yeah, that's true. No, we like to get out in the passing lanes, and make things happen. I guess the biggest compliment you can have from a girls' team is, a lot of fans say we play like boys. Well, we like to say we play like women, as far as that goes. But that's a major compliment. We get out and get after people. We play the game the way we think it should be played.
Well, with the way you guys played today, you had 60 fouls to give, and you had a good portion of them.
Well, that's Coach Chris knows. Coach Chris knows he used to be my assistant. You like to develop that bench as fast as you can because, we're going to use them all.
Well, I do appreciate the fact that they're in your face defense. It's what we used to talk about with Coach Hossman at Massac, how he had his boys play and make the officials put the pressure on them to make the call because they can't call everything and they're not going to.
Right. We like to put a little pressure on the point guard, the guards out front. They're going to have to make some decisions, right or wrong. They're going to they got to make the decisions, and then after that, hopefully some good things will happen for us. And so far early in this year, they have happened positively for us.
But let's talk a little offense here. Your girls are making their cuts and setting their picks on those plays that, I knew I knew the plays, but I was like, hey, she's going to be open when she cuts. And there was a freshman toward the end of the game, Emmy Vincent, made that hard cut, boom, open. Right. Gets the bucket.
For this early in the year and just having them for like a week and a half overall, that shouldn't be happening. The back screens, hard legal screens and, girls getting open. And then if that's covered, you got the screener coming out for a wide open three. And we were knocking down threes all over the place tonight. Yeah. And, wide open. And the reason why is because they were setting good solid picks and then popping out because the defender was helping out. I don't know how many threes we made in a row there, but, man, that was sure fun to watch.
It was. And we got to talk. Emma Rush goes over 1,000 points, has 18 points for the game. And on her goes over 1,000 points. That's a huge accomplishment for any athlete to be able to score 1,000 points on their career.
Right. We knew coming in, and first off, we didn't even know there was going to be a season, so what would they have done? Put 9 something up on the board, with a little star, and it's the same thing with Addison. Addison's, a couple hundred shy as well. She would have had the full year, and then, she went down with the 1 year with the bad ankle and stuff. But it's kind of funny because I asked Rush, and she goes, yeah, I knew 2 days ago, that I was getting close, and she was a nervous wreck. She's texting me at 6 a.m. this morning showing me her pregame breakfast. She was already up, ready and raring to go. So I'm very happy for her. And I can honestly say this. In 34 years of coaching, I have never seen somebody so driven and focused on a season, and that's a major compliment. She's all about it. She's just been awesome to coach.
That's good, Coach. Big game Monday night. Go to Goreville, your first road game, and that won't be an easy chore up there.
No, whenever you go to Goreville, strange things happen. Just saying, they've been happening up there since I've been 23 years old. Just saying, so you just never know what to expect.
Not bad, being you're only 39.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's just saying, I'm looking forward. It's a major rivalry, and at this time, I'd like to speak a little bit about that rivalry. Coach Jerry Qualls, as everybody knows, just passed away, and me and my wife were talking about this the other day. When I was 23 years old and I was at Joppa, first year we go 16-9. Second year we're 2-16, and Coach Qualls comes up to me. I just turned 24. I thought I knew everything, didn't know squat, and he comes up to me and he grabs me by the arm. And he said to me, he goes, Rick, if you don't get out of here now, he goes, you'll never get another head coaching job in Southern Illinois, because of the record and everything. And it took him, a person I totally didn't know at all, but I listened to him, and I got out of there. But it took him to say something like that. Lo and behold, I did not know, come 1990-91, when I'm the boys coach at Sesser, he's got Coach or Todd Tripp and Josh Franklin and all those guys. Two of the most devastating losses of my career. Coach Qualls sitting over there, the guy that gave me the advice, to move on and everything. They beat us twice in the back-to-back in the holiday tournament. But to say that I've got a rivalry against Goreville all these years is under it, it's there.
Coach Qualls was a legend there in Goreville.
Coach Qualls, he was a good man to me.
So, well, Coach, I know you got a meeting you have to go to. Thanks for coming up and talking with us.
Okay.
And we look forward to seeing you hopefully be 3-0 Monday night.
Hoping. Just going to cherish this one and, get a little shoot around tomorrow, get back to work tomorrow afternoon.
Be a nice weekend.
Hoping. Thank you.
Head coach Rip Metcalf, and thanks for him coming up. The Vienna Eagles win the JV game here today by the score of 33-13. They win the varsity game 60-29, and the varsity 2-0 on the young season. Chris, any final thoughts?
I just think I think right now I'm just happy to be playing basketball, happy to be watching basketball being played. I think right now the girls, the ladies are hustling. They're giving everything they've got. A little sluggish at times, but they always seem to hit a couple of shots that kind of get them going. The boys, they're hustling. Got to do a few things on their end, box out, but they'll get those little things down. And once they start doing the little things, they're going to be tough.
Yep, it's fundamentals. That's what it comes down to, fundamentals. Well, that's going to wrap everything up here from Vienna High School for this afternoon session. And join us at 5 o'clock this evening for the freshman game. That'll be, I'm not sure who's going to be doing that, but we'll have the varsity game somewhere around 7:15, 7:30, something like that. And it ought to be one heck of a game between the Goreville Black Cats, the visitors, and the home team, the Vienna Eagles. Chris Hubner, I'm Ron Ellis. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long, everybody, from Vienna High School.
I got to stand.